Hello, welcome to this video for the Mercedes 300e 4Matic. This is the 1991 registered 3-litre petrol straight 6 cylinder. It's a 12 valve engine. It's not the 24 valve, it's a 12 valve, which means it has more torque. This is the 4-wheel drive 4Matic. We'll start under the bonnet so it's less fiddly for myself as I'm holding the camera. As you can see, it's in good condition. It's described as good condition all round. As you can see, the sound deadening is all there under the bonnet. The air filter cover is original. It's not been painted. As you can see, it's still got the light bits of rust starting to show through the metal. But it's almost 31 years old. 31 years old, this vehicle. You can see the straight 6 engine purring away, very smooth power, very smooth engine. This is in fully working order. The things that are not working, there are a few items that are not working on this vehicle at this age. So that there is the self-leveling suspension fluid reservoir. That is not working, so the self-leveling suspension is not working anymore. So that's one thing, but that is an extra. That is an extra. So that doesn't work, but it is an extra. So, you know, if someone didn't opt for that from new, then they wouldn't get that. The air conditioning is not cold, which, you know, is what you'd expect after 31 years. So the air conditioning is not cold, but it has got air conditioning, which is also an extra on this year. So the extras, like the self-leveling suspension and the aircon, is not working. Okay, as you can see, it's very tidy. The screen wash in the reservoir. It's got a battery there, a Varta battery as well. Obviously at 31 years old it's had a few batteries. It's had a new radiator, as you can see. It's a brand new radiator. A few months old, that radiator. Everything's nice. There's no signs of any accident damage to the front end. Nothing out of the ordinary, everything's straight. And this car is obviously HPI clear as well. So it's a free keeper vehicle, so 3 keepers, 2 former keepers from new, and the current keeper has had this vehicle since it was 3 years old. So it's the same owner since it was 3 years old. Let's start on this corner here. As you can see, very clean. The vehicle has had new wings fitted. I think about 7 or 8 years ago it was fitted, new wings. Complete respray about 7 or 8 years ago as well. So it's in the blue black metallic, as you can see. One of the best colours Mercedes-Benz ever made. It has got the original alloy wheels, the 15-inch, and it has got the Pirelli P600 tyres as well. All really good tread depths, as you can see. I'm going to walk around the car slowly so you can see every inch possible. The alloys are in good condition as well. There is some whitening starting to go on there on the edge of the windscreen, which is very common occurrence on this model. The W124s do suffer from the white coming through the edges of the windscreen over time, especially on the coupes. The coupes on the back screen on the coupes are really bad. This is obviously not the coupe one, so the back of this windscreen is very good. So there we have the blanking plate for the LPG. That's the blanking plate for the LPG system, if you decide to have that. So that goes through there and through there, and it goes into the boot through there, so you can have an LPG tank in the spare wheel well. That's what they were designed for. So Mercedes were thinking ahead at the time of this, so you can have LPG in this one. Okay, we've got the full service history booklet, etc. All the receipts are here as well. I'm going to go through these now. As you can see, it's got the stamps from the Mercedes dealer in Sheffield, so it's a Sheffield car, this one, and it's always been maintained at Lancaster Europas in Sheffield. So it's got all the bits and bobs. It's got the receipt there as well for recent work, oil filter, fuel filter, radiator as well. That's that. Invoice for the radiator there, £108 for the radiator, and then they charge £188 for that service as well. It's got the MOT expires in March, so the advisory on the MOT were the tyres. Tyres are slightly cracking or perishing due to the age, so it's not done any miles in the last few years. As you can see there, 2017 till last year was only what should we say now? It was only 1,000 miles. It's only been 1,000 miles since then. So that's last year's MOT. This was done date of test 2020. Okay, so yeah, so the expires in March 2022. So it's done 1,000 miles in the last 5 years. All the old receipts, a lot of dealer receipts from Lancaster Europas throughout the years, etc. The logbook is here as well, so we've got the logbook there, number of former keepers 2, and then if you look inside, it shows you, so it was 12th of the 5th 1994 this keeper has this vehicle from. The chap is actually a friend of ours, Danny's about 70 now. He's got 3 vehicles. We purchased 2 of them. We purchased a Jaguar off him as well, a Jaguar and this Mercedes. He's got now just 1 car, just a Mercedes. Obviously he's getting on a bit now. He's obviously tidying things up. Unfortunately it happens to all of us. At one point we've got to let go of all our toys. So here we are. So it's lovely and clean here, as you can see. Very, very clean. Excuse me. In there we've got a spare, which is also an alloy, and it is a Pirelli as well. So it's a Pirelli tyre there as well. As you can see, it's in really nice condition under there. This has been under sealed as well inside the spare wheel well at the time of the full respray. So that was all in the sealed, that tray. Even underneath was under sealed as well. We've got the carpeted boot liner there, the warning triangle. Look along here, there's nothing, no rust as such around there. I'll just go underneath the car so you can see what I mean about the underseal. So you've had the underseal there underneath. As you can see, everything's really good. No advisories on the MOT at all, apart from, like I said, just the tyres. Okay. Got to this door here, so the wheel arches are very good. As you know, this is what you're looking out for at this age Mercedes, is the wheel arches. As you can see, totally nothing on those at all there as well. So very, very good. There might be the odd slight little tiny mark like there, a little tiny one here and there, but nothing major at all. We've just washed this actually. That might be just a, no, that's just a watermark. That's just a watermark, yep. We've just washed it. That's all, just watermarks. Back to the mirrors, very clean. As mentioned before, a little bit of whiting going on there in the corner of the screen. To be expected. It's nice that it's still got the Lancaster little sticker there as well. It's also got the gradual tinted top windscreen, as you can see, like a turquoisey green colour there. It's got a couple of very minor marks on the bonnet. I think one is, hang on, no, one there, you can see a little bit of a line or scratch there, and a tiny one somewhere. Can't remember where it was now. Maybe a little tiny mark there. There we go. So that's it. So the bonnet's very clean apart from that. That's that spare wheel. No, that's that front wheel as well. So all tyres are Pirelli P600s, including the spare. That wheel arch as well. Obviously no rust because it's a new wing. This wing was fitted about 5 or 6 years ago. Brand new item on a full respray. Okay, let's so we've done the boot. Let's have a look inside the rear. Let's move this piece of paper mat. Right, so the other little fault we've got at the moment is that the rear windows, because this car's not being used for so long, the rear windows now have jammed. The electric windows do not work. So we've got to, at the moment, we're looking out for 2 second-hand electric rear window motors. So it's just the rear ones that are at fault. So that's it. That's the only fault we've got now. So we'll get those done, or in the process of getting done. Or if you'd like to come and buy the car as it is, you can take it with the with a discount on those windows. You've got the lovely cream leather and the wood as well. So that's all very nice. These are amazing. These are still here. These little chrome inserts for the kick plates, they're all intact, all 4 of them. Because usually on every single one I've seen before, they start to curl and peel off and they're horrible. But these are here. It doesn't look like anyone's been abusing those. That's really nice. The obviously the door shuts are nice as well. The leather's nice. There are, you know, if you go close up, there are little bits there on the leather. You can see there a little bit of a mark there. It's not split or anything, just a little bit of a mark. And then a little tiniest of little tears there, which is amazingly done well, because that's all I can see. So the rear headrest, the rear blind as well. So the rear blind, it's got the armrest there. That's the fold down armrest as well. Back here, first aid kit, which looks all original. That's a first aid kit with a cover. Very nice and clean. There's also left little Hot Wheels. There's a little Hot Wheels 500e there, if you can see. There's a 500e which is left in there. All that carpet, tunnel carpet's really clean. It's got the tailored fitted car mats, as you can see. They're in black. So go in here, take a look at this door. All the doors are nice, the door cards are nice. There's no peeling on the top of the door cards, because a lot of the time they do start to peel, especially on the 190e models. The door cards start to peel, the glue starts to delaminate, but not on this one. This is obviously the big brother, the E300 124. As you can see, that chrome strip's very good. No delamination whatsoever on there. The pedals are nice and clean. Got the tailor fitted car mats, as you can see. The sticker there, the last sticker someone put that on for the Mercedes dealer. That was the mileage sticker, next service. We've got the light switches, handbrake, obviously. Down here the seats in very good condition. I mean, for the mileage, 170,000 miles, just look at that bolster. Not even a crack on the piping at all. So that's very good. Strangely enough, a little crack there on the piping on the base. That's it on there. The seat's in very good condition. As you can see, we're going really close up. I don't think anyone that sells a car goes this close up as I do. So, you know, I'm being as honest as possible, and it is a very good example. If it was rubbish, I'd quickly whiz over it. But no, look at that armrest there. Not a single crack. Oh, hang on, tell a lie. There's a one slight crack on the piping just there, up there. Can't understand why it's up there, because usually they go there. They usually crack there. So yeah, we've got the Logbook radio code as well. The card, there's a pull-out radio. If I just get in, got the electric seat as well. That's working. Electric seat and memory seat as well. So it's got 2-stage memory seat, electric memory seat. We've got the steering wheel, which is very good as well. The controls here, like I said, the air conditioning is not in fully cold working condition. It is there. Maybe there's a leak on the condenser, which is usual. To be fair, on the Vauxhalls, after 3 years old, the condenser packs up after 3 years. This car is 31 years old, so 31 years old. So you know, it's a bonus if it started working. But like I said, that's a factory extra. So that's the cassette player, the black punk. That works as well, the electric aerial. So if you press that. So that works. I'll turn that off. That's the electric aerial, you can hear buzzing. That's the Bosch electric aerial. Heated seats, they work. The heated seats work as well. So when we press those, the lights come on and they do work. This, now if you're not familiar with a 4Matic one, the 4Matic ones, this gear surround here is like that. It looks like something's missing around there. No, it does sit above the wooden trim, as you can see. Wooden trim, they are prone to cracking. There's one crack there which leads down to there. They're very prone to cracking, these wooden trims. So it's got the ashtray there. Is that working? Yep, there we go. So there's ashtray there as well with a cigarette lighter, and the electric mirror switch there for that electric mirror, which it is working. Yes, yeah, it does work. So that works as well. Inside the glove box, what have we got here? We've got a user manual there, 2 drinks holders, user manual. All the rest of the stuff was in the boot. We have got 2 keys with this vehicle as well. I've got 2 keys, so yes. So what else is there? Right, so I'll give the engine a rev so you can see what it sounds like. That sounds lovely, that. And then the back here as well, so you can see. Lovely. Then I'll finish off at the other side now. I'll show you the door cards on this side. As you can see, this is all clean and tidy. Some drops of water there, unmounted this morning. Very clean. Door card here. Electric seat. So this one's not a memory seat. It is electric, but it's not a memory seat. So that seat's good. I'll show you the electric sunroof working as well. So that's electric sunroof. Obviously it slides open, which is very good. What a lovely day it is here today. It is November, it is very cold. No, it's December, sorry. December, so it's December the 2nd today here. So it's very cold. But, that's the sunroof. I'll just walk around the vehicle once more and we're done. Okay, thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.